Time passes slow at the shop. Sometimes I think I go in to just listen to the noise of other people becoming terribly excited or maybe sometimes terribly frustrated at these new strange devices and at the strange sounds that they make. Once in a while, you get to see someone find something that, and maybe it's just me, but you get to see someone find something that almost resembles seeing someone find the ability to use a part of their body that they couldn't before. Like the instrument was an amputated part of their mind, and that now they felt complete again. And of course, I go for the gear. Let's sit back and listen to the sounds of the shop.
Also, you can tell us about your favorite characters. Go to npr.org/incharacters.
Oh, so before you do that?
Oh, this is You're listening to All Things Considered from NPR News.
That's the ground. If you want to move that and plug it,
reviews of local contractors like plumbers, painters, and movers. Details at Angie'sList.com, SifterWest.com, selling all.
but there's going to be this guy over all of it anyway, so.
Online, including the new color True Black. SifterWest.com.
Not the picture.
And T. Rowe Price.
Yeah.
IRAs and college savings. T. Rowe Price.
Because
Invest with confidence.
shit on it.
1-877-T-ROWE-PRICE or TROWEPRICE.com.
You're listening to All Things Considered on WNYC New York.
Turn a medium into long.
5 o'clock. Right now, 47 degrees. We do have cloudy skies in Central Park.
WNYC is supported by Children's
you need to
Specialized
drill.
Hospital, a provider of pediatric rehabilitation services and care for 115 years. More information, children's-specialized.org.
On the next Fresh Air, Terry Gross talks with Michael Kirk, who produced the new Frontline documentary, Bush's War. It's a two-part special about the war in Iraq. You can hear on 20 WNYC. The weather forecast for this evening calls for partly cloudy skies. We may have a passing shower or two, lows around 32 degrees. Tomorrow, another nice day. Sunshine, highs around 50 degrees. Wednesday should be mostly cloudy with a chance of showers in the morning, a little warmer, highs around 55. And Thursday, highs in the mid-40s under mostly sunny skies and more clouds by afternoon. Right now, 47 degrees. This is the...
Hope your families know that, citizens pray for their comfort and their strength.
4,000 U.S. war dead in Iraq. We'll hear how the insurgents... Also in this hour, when radio listeners finally got to hear a Senate debate, what they heard wasn't always edifying.
The chair accordingly does not find it appropriate to answer the senator's inquiry.
I thank the chair for his a non-answer to my inquiry.
Remembering the Panama Canal Treaty debates of 30 years ago, and in Bergen, Ireland, the elected was hoping to foster a sense of unity.
There are endless boxes of everything you could ever imagine in the back of the guitar store. In fact, if you were to need to build a very large robot, I would say find a guitar store. Well, I would say that after I said something to the effect of fuck, run, there's a giant robot.
We're not lost in vain. In fact, there's that will merit the sacrifice.
The President's comments come as the death toll in Iraq has now risen to 4,000. Mr. Bush, meanwhile, heard today from General David Petraeus and U.S. Ambassador Ryan Crocker about the progress in Iraq. The death toll in Iraq
reached a new high after 4 U.S. soldiers were killed yesterday by a roadside bomb in Baghdad. Sales of existing homes were up in February by nearly 3%, surprising many economists who had expected another decline in the subprime credit crisis. Economists had widely expected a slight decrease in existing home sales, but instead the market broke out of a 6-month slump and rose by 2.9%.
I always wished I was something in one of those boxes. Did you ever go to a hardware store and watch an old man thumb through washers and bolts and kind of get hypnotized? People doing things with their afternoon, and you just become hypnotized. And you want to be one of those things, those little things inside that drawer, so that you could feel like you had a purpose. You know, you could be part of a bigger thing. You could be part of something that worked. You could be something that made a thing work. In one of those filing cabinets, in one of those back rooms.